Hi and welcome back to the Hydonso region. My name is Mans and it's still spooky scary season, right? Well, at least in this video it will be. Because I have some ghosts for you guys. Starting with this line that I made during class in 2006. The idea is quite simple. It's a tin can ghost line. And the one created first was the middle evolution, which I liked the most out of the three. So I remade it in 2013. I actually also remade it in 2001 when I made my fake Pokemon videos on my main channel. So I decided to trace the 2001 art, but I quickly realized that I have improved and done things a little bit differently. Its design origins isn't that deep. It's a ghost with a tin can on top. Here comes Tin Spectre, the Steel Worker Pokemon. Steel Ghost type. Ability, Steel Spirit and Steel Worker. Hidden ability, Weak Armor. Dex entry. It collects metal in order to create the ultimate armor. This is its dream, and once it succeeds, it will evolve. They steal any metal they see potential in. They find most of the tools and materials in scrapyards. Over the years, Tin Spectre has become a mascot for recycling. The shiny is a white sheet ghost. Yes, quite a simple one, but really cute. And it shouldn't be surprising when you give Tin Spectre a metal coat, it will evolve into Trashcanite. I decided to go in a completely different route than its original design from 2006. Since I wanted Tin Spectre to create its ultimate armor, that needed to be its evolution. But it was challenging. I made several attempts and I felt like it wasn't Pokemon-like. I tried with a sword, I tried with a shield, it just didn't look right to me. I was also very conscious that I didn't want it to look like the Charcadet line. For a while I had it create a Pokeball kinda armor. But then I realized, what if it's just a trash can? And yes, it doesn't have any tools, it just have big arms. Kind of the Hydonso region's Golurk. Don't be scared, here is Trashcanite, the Steel Worker Pokemon. Steel Ghost type. Iron Fist, Steel Worker and hidden ability Sturdy. Dex entry. Trashcanite are proud Pokemon, bearing their handcrafted armor with great pride. They are amazing with their hands, and the metal created by them is known for its quality. They demand respect. If it feels disrespected, brutal beating is next. For a shiny, I was inspired by Black Knights, but also the Ghostbuster green slime kind of ghost. It looked good. I envisioned it being able to hide inside the trash can, at least its hands and the rest of its body, giving it some fun animations in the game. I really enjoy thinking about how the Pokemon I make would move and work in life, but also in the game. And I can see Trashcanite having some cool animations. What do you think about this Steel-type ghost Pokemon? They went from a 3-stage line to a 2-stage line. Because I do need more of those, and I don't think it's necessary to have more. Let me know what you think about these two in the description below, and then let's move to the next one. Here we have another 3-stage line from 2004 that I will make into a 2-stage line. It may not look like it, but these guys are actually supposed to be bubblegum. But they're also based on cows that are abducted by aliens and are also aliens. You gotta love the child mind. So let's make it more obvious. My idea is to create a Pokemon that gets stuck like a gum would if you try to remove it. It's the sticky lines that comes from it. And you can also argue there is some jellyfish inspiration there. In fear that it will look a little bit too disgusting, I had to tone down the stickiness and ended up redrawing it into a much cuter design. Bubblegeist, the bubblegum Pokemon, fairy ghost type. Ability Gooey, Sticky Hold and Arena Trap. Hidden ability Misty Surge. Dex entry. Bubblegeist comes into existence when a thought form inhabits a cluster of stuck gums. It's unable to move its body in a natural way, resulting in terrifying and distorted faces. Yet it has a very social and bubbly personality, but tends to get stuck everywhere. And since it's based on the pink Hubba gum, Its shiny is based on the green variant. Would you love to have Bubblegeist on your team? Let me know. And if you give it a Dawnstone, which by the way we need more Pokemon who uses this stone, either way it will turn into Ufohubba. Once again going a very different direction than its original design from 2004. Instead of drawing the cows, I am drawing the aliens. I wanted the Hubba Booba container to be like an alien craft, where it sits and control and abduct everything with its long gum-like arms. Control panel, it's like this, just a bubble gum, you know? I think it's quite a clever idea. One that I just went for and I'm very happy about. Seriously, watch out for Ufohubba, the gum UFO Pokemon. Fairy ghost type. Ability Gooey, Sticky Hold, and Levitate. Hidden ability Misty Surge. Dex entry. Ufohubba uses long gum arms to abduct other Pokemon. It is especially fan of Miltank. In most cases, those abducted are never seen again. However, in rare cases, when the abductees are found, they are with a thick layer of gum. Similar to a cocoon, it is believed that Ufohubba harvests the life energy of his prey with this method. And similar to Bubblegeist, its shiny is the green variant. And a nod to the pop culture green aliens. I think this is a very fun Pokemon with many ideas and inspirations that just matched together perfectly. What do you think about Ufohubba? And do you like this line as much as I do? Let me know in the description below, and while you're there, follow and subscribe too. Next up is a familiar face. That is if you watched my winter sport and mountain video. And in that video I created its evolution Everest, which it will evolve into in snowstorms. But Everest was not part of its original line. It was created in 2004. Hinted pretty heavily in that video there is more to Excree than Everest. A rather dark backstory, that is. If you level up Excree while it's fainted, which is possible when you give it a rare candy while being fainted, it will evolve into Excrane, a pile of rocks. Because remember, Scree is the stone scattered in the bottom of a mountain, while crane is the word for stacked stones. And what if these stacked stones are coming to life and want to hunt you? Excrane, the stock Pokemon, rock ghost type. Ability Vital Spirit and Wandering Spirit. Hidden ability Perish Body. Dex entry. It didn't value its life. Now its spirit is stuck. It takes control of stacked stones, tormenting those that hikes. Its cries of frustration can be heard through the distant echoes of the region's mountains. Its shiny has a more reddish stone to it and some green moss that had grown on it. Finally, a rocky ghost type, eh? And a very dark one. What do you think about Excrane? And do you like the little lore I have going on here? And of course, it's gonna evolve again, which happens once it learns Destiny Bond. That will give you X-Road, like erode as if something is falling apart over time. Originally, I went for this quite creepy plague doctor-like rock formation ghost creature, which honestly I might like more than the final design. It didn't end up looking the way I wanted, so I decided to go for much more rhino-like body, but it's still all created by stones that it kind of uses its force, its own power to keep together, trying to make itself back to what it could have been. And don't take me wrong, the final design is cool. It's just the creepiness of the first design I really love. But I do feel like the final design is a little bit more Pokemon-like and works with the story that I want to portray. And if it wasn't obvious, it's based on stones that looks like animals and stones has kind of this weird formations. It also takes inspiration from skulls. And though its skull is not a skull of a rhino, it is still based on rhinos too. Run, here comes X-Road, the Regret Pokemon. Rock Ghost type. Ability, Power Spot and Wandering Spirit. Hidden ability, Perish Body. Dex entry. It takes control over massive rocks, attempting to recreate its original body in order to overcome its regretful past life. Once its spirits find peace, creepy animalistic stone structures remain. The longer it lives, the more peaceful it gets. And once again, its shiny is based on redstones. What do you think about this regretful spirit? Do you like the story I've created here with this Pokemon line? Which one is your favorite and why? Yes, I do like them. I am a little bit unsatisfied with the final evolution, but I am also okay with not liking all of the Pokemon I create, because I feel like this one makes the most sense. Difficult dilemma. What do you think? And here we have all 6 Pokemon created for this video. My favorite is Ufohubba. What about you? Which one do you like? And like always, here is a hint for the next video, and good luck figuring out what this is gonna be. Let me know your speculations below. Make sure to check out the previously mentioned video, Winter Sport and Mountain Pokemon. If you are still in a spooky mood, this is the video for you. And with that, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe, and let's remake them all in the next video. Man's out.